question, if you don't mind. At what
I love them everything.
age? At what age did you feel how? Like, at what age did you recognize that you may have liked the same sex?
Oh my God! When I was in the first grade.
The first grade.
The first grade.
You remember it.
I was at Hosmer Elementary School.
Okay.
First grade. I can tell you my first crush.
Okay.
Well, my first two crushes, I had them at the same time. For a boy named Kevin Brooks and a girl named Nicole Council.
God damn, really? At first grade, really?
And in the first grade, I knew I had liked them and stuff. Like, I didn't understand. You know, I had liked them. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, I liked them. Like, you know, like, I didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a kid. And at that moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand what you're feeling. But I knew I had a liking for both. You know what I'm saying? And it was hard to me to share or you know, say it or anything because I didn't know. And then, especially being raised in a black church, like in a black church, like it's like, oh baby, that's definitely taboo. You definitely like you're going to hell. You're going to, and they're right there. Like, church is very manipulative. It is controlling and everything because it took me to get older to realize that Jesus never said nothing about gay people going to hell.
Never.
And God never did either.
Never.
I'm sorry, it did not.
Never.
Only the men that rewritten the Bible said that.
Well,
I'm sorry.
if you really look at it, every sin is equal.
Every sin is equal.
Besides killing yourself, suicide.
Every sin is equal.
But, in the Ten Commandments, says nothing about gays, homosexuality, or anything. And judging by your book, you people's book, it says keep my 10 commandments. If you don't keep nothing, right? Oh,
if you don't keep nothing, keep these 10
thank
commandments.
You. Thank you.
And nothing in there say nothing about it.
And then it says nothing about it. So therefore, like, the thing with the black church, because we've been so conditioned from slavery years, and black people feel like this because of the slave masters that demasculated black men by having sex with them in front of their family, started this mindset, well, you're gay, you're wrong, you're going to hell, because that's what the master used to do to the men and stuff like that. And no, that right there was him just, you know, trying to get over and belittle and take away your manhood.
Right.
But for someone that was just born that way, because he was just born that way, trust me, I wouldn't be gay if I had to pick and choose this crap, okay? Trust me, I wouldn't. Because being gay is not for the weak at heart, okay? It's just not. It's not for the weak at heart.
Wait,
so let nobody believe that.
You said if you had a choice.
If I had a choice.
So this is something that you feel.
This was something I was born into. Ain't nobody touched me. I wasn't molested. I didn't wake up and say, you know what? Whew, I think I'm gonna shit rainbows and piss out glitter today. Like, I never said that. I never said that. I never had thought like, no, nigga, no. This is something.
Let me just say,
born with.
Let me just tell y'all. One, this is my big brother. And y'all wonder why, like, I'm so strong about my opinions. One thing about our parents is that they raised us however we feel, we stand on it.
Right.
And we be confident in it.
Confident?
It is what it is. We don't care what or who or how no one feel about it. This is how I feel, and this is me.
Shout out to Big Al.
Right, wrong, and indifferent.
Shout out to Big Al and Miss Bobby.
Like, for real. Like, I just did that.
So let me ask you this. Do you see a difference in how the world views y'all, like, from the past until now?
Yes. Yes.
Does it feel more? Does it feel safer now than it did once upon a time?
I'll say this, like, okay. It's definitely a lot more easier now because when I was growing up, there was no gay person to like, you didn't see like gay
Yeah,
people like on TV and on shows and in movies and stuff like that. It wasn't there. Nothing to look up on. Everything was just all straight. You know what I'm saying? Like what was supposed to be the norm,
was ruled by majority.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, it baffles me when I hear like people like Bootsy say, "Well, that they just trying to make kids gay and kids watching it." Like, I've been watching straight motherfucking porn and straight people fucking kids all my life. So why the fuck am I gay? Hello, come on. If that's really gonna, you know what I'm saying, like make a child like really, no, nigga, you sound stupid. You stupid. Like no, just no. You know what I'm saying? And let me be clear. Look, I done been on both sides of the fence. Okay, I done been on both ends of the motherfucking rainbow. At the end of the day, I've been on both sides of the rainbow. One side of the rope, I was on the blue side, now I flipped over on the purple side. Like I've been on both sides of the rainbow. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not new to nothing. Okay.
It's and I think this brings us full circle back around to conditioning, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because when you think, I think Boosie like maybe in his 40s, maybe a little over his 40s. So in his upbringing, all he saw, I can imagine. I'm not gonna say all he saw. I can say the majority of what he saw is what he's attempted to stand tall for now. Because once upon a time, that way of life wasn't in the open. It wasn't represented. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people within themselves hid from that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I see people like him and other people, I see them and it's fucked up. It's fucked up because it's a battle because it's people who's tired of hiding who they are, and it's people who's holding on to everything that they believed in, so to speak. Mm-hmm. You couldn't convince him that the population of people being gay was bigger back then opposed to how it is now. You know what I'm saying? Right. But then we have to think. We have to think. Right. It was just on the hush hush. It was still going on. It was still going on back then. Church. And not just outside of church, just society, period. Like society wasn't as welcoming. And you know what's crazy, not to veer too far off subject. I was listening to music. Right? And I was like kind of trying to like tap into this younger crowd, right? And it's like I was listening to somebody like Tyler, the Creator, which some people may call him gay because
I don't know what he is.
He don't do the typical masculine thing. He don't do the typical norm. But I was listening to some of his lyrics, and it's like, this is damn near like
pretty dope.
This the shit he was talking about. I was like, damn, like this is like the coming out of the weirdos, damn near. And I'm not saying weirdos as in calling people weird or odd. Right. But once upon a time, people who talk like them and trying to like tap into this younger crowd, right? People who talk like them, and also you can bring it to the gay population. People who talk like the weirdos and the gay, like it's y'all time to come out. It's y'all time to blossom. It's y'all time to have a voice, because for all this time, all you've heard is kill this nigga or kill this nigga or cheating here, cheating there. You know what I'm saying? Now the narrative is changing in this life a little bit.
It's being a bit more open and broad. The only thing, me personally, being a black gay male, is and it's nothing personal that I have against flamboyant gay men. There's nothing personal that I have against them, but even to this day, it's still the image or the concept that most gay men are just these flamboyant fingernails, lashes, purse carrying people. And so when, like, I experienced this, especially with a lot of black females, when they find out that I'm a gay male, they be like, oh, so do you dress up? And it's like, no, I'm a nigga. Like, what do you mean?
Right.
No, what do you mean dress up? Oh, so you don't put on the wig? No, I don't do that. Like, men don't do that. But the reason why they do that, because when you look at the gay men that's portrayed on TV, majority of the time, this is what they see. So it's like, oh, wow.
Like, it never even gave,
like, you know.
It didn't give other people a fair shake at being something different just because I may dress like, I may like, and I dress like.
Exactly.
I don't have to be like that and dress like that.
Exactly. Like no, I don't want to be on RuPaul's Drag Race. You know what I'm saying? No, I like being a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I like being a whole man. Like, you know, I don't want to put on makeup and lashes and wear nails and carry a purse. Like, no. I even explained that to Mama one time. Because she asked me about that one time, right? Before I was like, no, Mama, I said, I'm okay. Like, I just like being me. Like, I'm just red. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just red. Like, I don't want to. No, that's not it. I don't want to put on women's clothes. Like, no, that's not it. Like, for me, that's not what it was. But it's so many people that's ignorant to the concept of what being gay is, that it baffles me a lot of times, because it's like, wow. And I would love to see more representation of gay men on TV that's more like myself than the ones that's always being portrayed.
And I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna swing it back to the host.